Good morning, everyone. A bright day today on a Friday. Warriors versus Rebels. Warriors have won the toss and elected to bat. And to face the ball, it is Gautham Athresh and Jayesh. Gautham will be facing the first ball. It's a nice sunny Friday morning with a cool breeze. In the commentary box, it is Nagabhushan and Mr. Nitin Sarfare. Welcome, Mr. Nitin.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a fresh tournament. New tournament starting off. Warriors winning the toss, electing to bat versus Rebels. Pretty even Stevens between these two teams when you compare it.
First ball, and Gautham straight away has scored is off the mark.
On drive down the long on boundary. Meter is on.
Captain Jayesh taking the strike now.
Straight down the leg side. White ball. This is a shorter format in this particular tournament. Normally you have 8 teams and 7 league matches. This time you have 2 pools. So in each pool you have 4 teams. So every team just got 3 matches before they can qualify for the final. That means it is imperative to win every game.
Warriors definitely have that potential. It's an out. Jayesh has been given out.
This was pretty controversial. It's going on leg side.
It was going on leg side, but umpire
given out by the umpire. There was a powerful appeal. Batsman still debating with the umpire. There have been pretty much a lot of controversial decisions that we have seen during the tournament. This looked like one of them. Jayesh departing early.
And the new batsman in is Akash. Warriors losing their first wicket in the first over itself. With a controversial decision. Akash, the right-handed batsman, very explosive batsman. He is the wicket keeper as well for Warriors. He was awarded the best wicket keeper award in the last tournament. facing his first ball. What a shot! A non-drive again. Trying for another run, but fielder is already in the already have the ball, and he has thrown it to the bowler's end. One over up. Warriors are 3 for the loss of 1 wicket. Because of the crossover on the last ball, Akash faces again. There's a dot ball. And in the commentary box we have Sanjay and Damodar. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhushan. It's a lovely morning.
It's a bit of shaky start for the Warriors today with a controversial decision.
What happened?
JT's LBW.
What happened now?
No. Another dot ball.
Played nicely.
Akash is that kind of a batsman who settles in first and then opens up its bat. It's a wide ball. मोबाइल है आपके पास? मोबाइल है? स्कोर के लिए. A cheeky single. Very well responded by Gautham as well. And a very good call by Akash.
End of the first over.
Second over. At the end of second over,
Today, start of a new tournament. We have Gautham Athresh, who's opening. Captain has a different strategy today. And Akash to back on 1 down. Start is a bit slow today, but I think it's quite okay as of now for Warriors. It's a wide.
it's a wide. After 1.1, 1.2,
1.1.
1.1, Warriors have scored
10.
10 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
That could have been close, but Gautham was quite quick towards the non-striker end.
This was not a run actually. I think these runs should be avoided.
Taking the score is one thing, but taking risk
Yeah,
is the
it's
thing
just a
which
start
should
of the
be
inning
avoided.
and you should not take
Yeah.
these risky runs. Important here is to build the inning and take it forward.
Wicketkeeper is trying to create a little distraction for Akash. That's the reason it was a dead ball.
I'm sure Akash will also do the same thing.
Gautham wanted a single.
This is not.
Oh,
this
could
is
have been.
this could have been like disaster if
This could
ball would have
been
hit the
super
stumps.
close. Gautham not looking at the batsman. However, he wanted a quick run.
Gautham doesn't have brakes.
Gautham wanted to
He
keep
just
the
want
score
to-
moving,
Yeah.
but not at the
That's not
cost
required.
of-
That's
yeah.
not required.
That's a good
Too
single.
close.
It's a very good single.
Twelve runs for the loss of 1 wicket after 1.4 overs.
And that's a
And
good
that's a good shot.
Very
but
good shot, but it was cut off.
Gautham looks to be in a very good nick. As we have seen from the first ball, he's handled it really well. I'm sure he's trying to create a big score today.
Actually, position keeping.
should go there.
No,
Here.
you can't.
From this side. This would be good.
No, no, it's okay. Sorry for the disturbance and interruption, but we had to move to a good position.
Over complete after 2 overs, 14 for 1. Akash on the strike.
Good steady start.
It's okay.
The fielding team have been doing many changes, and it is taking too much of time. And now it is Mirza.
No, no.
No?
Huh.
It's a good shot. And on drive by Akash for 1 run.
Yeah, Mirza Farooq. Mirza Farooq coming from the Zora end. Second ball. Oh, drifting towards leg side. Score going to 16 for 1 after 2.3 overs.
What do you think the projected score should be, Sanjay?
I think 180 is quite defendable score.
Rebels bowling a disciplined line length, trying to keep the scoring down so that there is no excess of runs given right at the beginning in the power play. Another straighter line ball back to the bowler. End of the over.
17 for 1.
At the end of 3 overs, it is 17 for 1.
Warriors have tried to keep it simple after losing the first wicket. Consolidation and then acceleration, that's the need of the hour. Loud appeal, but the ball was clearly drifting down the leg side. The batsman converted it to a leg bite. Frank for a big one, but adjusted at the end. A single. Bringing Akash back on strike. Beautifully played over the short fine leg fielder. 4 runs. Well adjusted.
The first 4 on the boards for Warriors.
The bowler straying a bit and Akash correctly punishing that delivery.
Akash having a bit of discussion with the keeper.
Well, they always have.
Nothing
Suleiman
new.
and Akash go a long back. Nicely defended. Straight to the off fielder. Dot ball. Ratnesh bowling a real tight line. Well placed on the onside, in the gap. Another single. The meter goes on, 24 runs. Last ball of the over coming up. Straight down, again on the onside. It's in the gap. Batsman will go for two.
At least two.
Fielded on the boundary. That's 2 runs.
चेंज करना पड़ेगा ट्राउजर उनको ट्राउजर चेंज करना पड़ेगा
4 overs, 26 runs, loss of 1 wicket. Warriors going steady.
Just the average of 6 runs per over, 0.5 runs per over. However, during the 6 overs, we would be looking at a run rate of 8 to 10 runs per over, but it has been a little slow but a steady start. Hoping to accelerate in the next few overs, being in the power play.
Probably the first wicket have slowed a bit down for Warriors.
Yeah, and Ratnesh and Mirza from Rebels have also kept a tight line. So there's no point in taking unnecessary risks at that point in time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, a new ball, a bowler gets some movement, so we have to be a little watchful. However, Atish is bowling a good line. So
You've got Mirza now.
Mirza back on attack. To Akash.
He's swinging in the ball.
Akash has played 14 balls with 14 runs, and Gautham with 9 balls and 7 runs in the personal score.
Mirza's field setting suggests with long on and long off at the boundaries. It's going to be a straighter line on the off middle. The offside, tapped it for a single.
But the bowlers are not giving much room to the batsmen. They're keeping wicket to wicket. It was a good shot by Gautham. 1 run.
Beautifully
That
played
was a
through the cover.
Beautiful shot, and that's 4 runs.
Beautiful shot by Akash to the covers.
A rare loose delivery outside the off stump by the bowler. Akash again making it count. Score moves up to 32 for loss of 1 wicket. 4.3 overs. Why not? That's a defense sense the deal anyway. So one slick on the
That's
onside.
again a beautiful shot.
In the gap.
That's 4 runs.
But the fielder will
reaching
get there.
To the 4. No. Fielded.
2 runs.
I think mid-wicket boundary is a little long. Looks like.
The ball was a slow ball, so there was not much power in the shot. 34 for the loss of 1 wicket, 4.4.
Dropped to point. 1 run.
मिर्ज़ा फारूक अली अपनी ओवर की आखिरी गेंद लेके आ रहे हैं. ये
जोरा एंड से
जोर एंड से गौतम अथरेश को.
और ये बहुत बढ़िया शॉट गौतम का.
ऑन ड्राइव
बट
ऑन साइड
टू द
पर
फील्डर.
सिंगल के लिए.
स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 36 रन.
आज गौतम बहुत
5
कंपोज लग रहे हैं.
जी.
थोड़ा और आक्रामक होना पड़ेगा उन्हें.
टीम को काफ़ी आशाएं हैं उनसे.
5 ओवर के बाद 36.
1 विकेट के नुकसान पर.
वॉशिंग पाउडर निर्मा.
संजय जैन
ब्रेक.
ब्रेक की एडवर्टाइजिंग
संजय जैन एड ब्रेक देते हुए.
पेशकश. रत्नेश अपनी तीसरी ओवर लेके आते हुए पावर प्ले की आखिरी ओवर.
काफ़ी अच्छी बॉलिंग और अच्छी लाइन से बॉल कर रहे हैं. बैट्समैन को बिल्कुल ही रूम नहीं मिल रहा है.
बिल्कुल बांध के रखा हुआ है. एज पर फील्ड बॉलिंग हो रही है. कट किया हुआ है डीप पॉइंट की तरफ. गौतम ने 1 रन.
पावर प्ले का कुछ खास फ़ायदा नहीं मिला है इनको, बैट्समैन को.
स्विंग करके लेग साइड पे हुक करना चाहते थे लेकिन चूक गए. गेंद थाई पैड पे लगती हुई. डॉट बॉल. Another dot ball. Oh, miss field. और ये क्षेत्र रक्षण पैरों द्वारा मिस होता तो शायद लॉन्ग ऑफ की तरफ 4 डेफिनेटली हो जाते, लेकिन पैरों का या अपने कदमों का अच्छा इस्तेमाल करते हुए चंचल.
ओह, चंचल.
But yet, loss of 1 wicket. Another on drive, another single. Oh, that's lovely push by Akash. 2 runs. Well done. Good conversion.
It was not a powerful shot.
Two more balls left of the power play. Another on drive. Another push, but no, I think that's going to be just one. The throw is towards the wicketkeeper's end.
वो पानी पिला दो यार.
Another single by Akash. End of the over. That's 40.
And the power play also.
Yeah, and the power play. 42 for the loss of 1 wicket. the end of 6 overs. That also completes a 30 runs partnership for the second wicket between Akash and Gautham.
Akash on 24 and Gautham on 30.
Apologies, that's 40 runs partnership in 34 balls. Consolidation kind of done, but lost the advantage of the power play. So now with the field going to be spread out, there will be a lot of hard work for the batsman.
आपको क्या लगता है संजय, स्कोर 20 ओवर के बाद कहाँ तक वॉरियर्स पहुँच पाएगा?
इस एवरेज से कहें तो 140 तो मुकम्मल स्कोर लगता है, बट आई थिंक आफ्टर पावर प्ले बैट्समैन अपने हाथ खोलेंगे और 180 का स्कोर आई थिंक हो सकता है 180 से 190 के बीच में.
उतना स्कोर होना ही ज़रूरी है क्योंकि knowing rebels, they have hard hitters and they go for big shots. They are not known for their singles or doubles game. They are more of power hitters. So
They believe in boundaries.
yeah. So on an average, they
Summary
do
of-
score around 200. But yeah, if you have to fight, you have to be above 181 से 190.
बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ मैं नितिन और संजय से. हमें 180 190 की रन बोर्ड पे चाहिए होगी वॉरियर्स को, नहीं तो डिफेंड करने के लिए थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो सकता है. हालांकि रिबेल्स के पास भी काफ़ी अच्छे बैट्समैन हैं. टॉप ऑर्डर्स के आई थिंक 4 से 5 बैट्समैन हैं. और गौतम अत्रीश ने बढ़िया शॉट मारा और ये कैच ड्रॉप हुआ और एक लाइफ लाइन मिला गौतम अत्रीश को. हालांकि हुक करना चाहते थे लेकिन मिस टाइम कर गए, पॉइंट की तरफ चला गया.
It was a clear chance dropped by the fielder. 2 runs in return.
गौतम अपने हाथ खोलते हुए, लगता है उन्हें क्लियर इंस्ट्रक्शन मिला है कि अभी उनको थोड़ा अटैक करना है.
Well placed again. This should be 2. And it is 2.
बहुत ही बढ़िया 2 रन.
Pretty simple
और
shot.
तीसरा रन चाहते हैं गौतम, लेकिन आकाश ने मना कर दिया.
लेग साइड की पूरी फील्ड खुली हुई है और उसका फायदा उठाते हुए
भरपूर फायदा उठाते
गौतम ने सिर्फ सिंपल टक इन करके 2 रन चुरा लिए हैं. शम्रियाज नए बॉलर हैं जोरा एंड से.
यॉर्कर
length.
बॉल.
यॉर्कर लेंथ की बॉल और गौतम ने सिंगल के लिए कॉल किया आकाश को.
1 रन मुकम्मल. स्कोर पहुंचता हुआ 48 पे 1. 6.4 ओवर में शामलियास ना 5वां बॉल करते हुए पॉइंट की तरफ खेल दिया है और ये मिस किया है, बट डीप पॉइंट पे फील्ड हुआ है.
कि ज़्यादा बाउंड्रीज नहीं आई है लेकिन स्कोर बोर्ड धीरे धीरे
डबल्स इज
मूव होता हुआ. हालांकि रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स बहुत ही बेहतर दोनों बैट्समैन द्वारा.
Again going for a couple of runs and they do it with ease. That brings up the 50 for Warriors.
50 up boy.
ओवर है दादा, ओवर है.
7 overs 51.
For the loss of 1 wicket.
2020 क्रिकेट में 6 ओवर्स का बहुत ही
बड़ा
महत्वपूर्ण
योगदान।
होता है। हालांकि आज और इसकी थोड़ी सी स्टेडी स्टार्ट थी, लेकिन 8 से 9 रन की रन रेट की अपेक्षा थी, लेकिन एक विकेट जब स्टार्टिंग में जब जयेश आउट हुए थे थोड़ा विकेट स्लो हो गया। बॉलर चेंज, स्पिन अटैक पे शामरी मोहम्मद रिजवान।
मोहम्मद रिजवान
बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रैटेजी चल रही है ग्राउंड पे फील्ड सेटिंग के लिए, ताकि बॉलर बहुत नाखुश लग रहे हैं।
और ये कैच ड्रॉप हो चुका है
द्वारा।
सुलेमान और आकाश के बीच बातें और बढ़ती रहेंगी। देखिए, आप देख सकते हैं बड़ा ज़्यादा कम्युनिकेशन हो रहा है दोनों के बीच आफ्टर द कैच ड्रॉप। फील्डर्स कैश फ्लो का नज़र पूछ रहे हैं कितने कैश फ्लो हुआ है। ऑन अ लाइटर नोट, दैट्स अ वाइड, दैट्स अ वाइड, दैट वाज अ big miss by Rebels.
this could cost them.
It'll hurt them for sure if Akash continues. There he is, checked it.
विकेट टू विकेट बॉलिंग करते हुए रिजवान। सिंगल का कॉल।
53 for the loss of 1 wicket, 7.3 overs. Beautifully
और
done.
ये बहुत बढ़िया शॉट गौतम का।
4 रन नहीं।
अच्छी फील्डिंग, बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग। 2 रनों का इजाफा, स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 55।
गौतम गैप ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं,
अच्छा शॉट था।
बट
Another one straight down the long off boundary. फिर से अच्छी फील्डिंग, 1 रन। ऑफ स्टिक के बाहर की बॉलिंग हो रही है, ऑफ स्टिक। Driven on the onside this time by Akash. A comfortable single. Eight overs, 57 for the loss of 1 wicket. The run rate inching up to 7.13 slowly. This partnership has to continue and accelerate a bit now. They are playing sensibly, just need some more boundaries in the mix, and that should do the trick. It will set up a good finishing. It will set up a stage for a good finish, because you have good power hitters in Parvez, in Vishwaroop towards the end, who can really dent the bowling. Good pace. Akash missed it completely. Straight to the keeper. A dot ball. Akash has opened up his stance a bit. You can see. Quick single. Once again. Bowler is keeping the line towards off stick.
All the bowlers are bowling wicket to wicket, not giving any room to the batsman. And
Another straight down the ground. 2 runs. That's lovely running.
lovely
That's-
running between the wickets.
That's what has kept the scoreboard ticking very
It was
nicely.
quick too.
60 runs. 8.3 overs.
I think this strategy also is good. If you can't hit fours, at least convert doubles and singles.
The shot again, driven down the ground, along off boundary.
कीपर एंड लूज शामी कीपर एंड लूज अटैक शामी अरे देखो पीछे आप पिच पे वो लगाओ जरा तुम लगाओ
Oh, beautifully
And that's a
played down the
beautiful
ground.
played.
On the leg side.
जितना ही तेज बॉल था उतना ही तेज रिटर्न था उसका 4 रन किए हुए
50 ओवर का मैच नहीं बोलो उसको
फील्डिंग टीम से एक नसीहत आती हुई
कितना भी कुछ भी
आकाश को
कर लो
नसीहत
यार
देने की कोशिश कर
स्लो
रहे हैं।
खेल लो बाउंड्री मार के खेल लो 160 180 200 मैक्सिमम कैसे भी खेल लो आप
स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ
नहीं।
65 रन 8.5 ओवर
कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा
बढ़िया शॉट था स्लाइट लाइन में चूक गए
आई थिंक थोड़ा सा शॉर्ट बॉल था
उसी का
भरपूर फायदा उठाया
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल he was alive to the situation and pounced on it like a tiger. All right, good call by Gautham. This can be overthrows. This is shabby fielding by Rebels. A throw that wasn't required. End of the over, 67 runs at the end of 9 overs. Run rate moving up to 7.44.
वहाँ है वो
एक ही बस मिस्टेक अदरवाइज गुड थोड़ा थोड़ा खेलेगा ना विल कम मारते टाइम ही हो जाता है
Another drive by Gautham. Gautham has been farming singles on the long off and long on boundary today.
He's, I think, making long off, long on fielder practicing the field.
Playing in the V.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot by Akash, equally well fielded straight to the fielder.
On the
Dot
point.
ball. Beautiful display of cricket. Good ball in that good line length and nicely placed, but couldn't pierce the fielding.
Oh, that's Missed.
Miss hit. And it's a close call.
That was a
Were
quick
able to
two.
steal two.
Good running between the wickets.
Misfield by the fielder. Well taken advantage by the batsman. Good call by Gautham though. Score moving up to 70, 7-0. 9.3 overs. Oh, yes, lovely. Tried to flick it but couldn't get the power necessary for it, and just a single.
Hit
Akash.
his helmet, I think, right?
Huh?
It hit his helmet.
No, he was not able to take it properly on the bat. Just
No, it came on the bat, but it hit on the helmet. That's why the ball became dead.
check the replays, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight down the ground again by Gautham.
Long off, fielded by Chanchal.
Another
Straight
single.
to the bowler and a single.
Last ball of the 10th over coming up, 72 runs already on the board. Oh yes, straight to the fielder. This could be risky. Oh, it's an over.
It could have been a direct hit. It would have been a blunder.
73 runs at the loss of 1 wicket in 10 overs. Half the way through.
I think
Warriors
now
will have to push it now.
they will have to accelerate.
You have 9 wickets in hand and you have 10 overs remaining. That's a good position to be in to launch an attack.
Score goes on this average. It will be, I think, 150.
Yeah, projected score at this rate is 146, but yeah, that's not what Warriors are looking at.
I'm sure
Need
in next
acceleration.
10 overs they will inch up their average, and Warriors could make at least 180 to 190,
Yeah.
which is quite a defendable score.
Rebels bringing in Chanchal, a very experienced bowler, one of the key bowlers in the side. Very miserly when it comes to giving runs and very effective when it comes to taking wickets.
That's true.
He's going with his typical field set. Heavy on the leg side boundaries because of the spin, the fly to delivery normally. That he rolls and single, played easily.
Oh,
It's a stumping.
that was a googly.
Gautham could have gone back, but I don't know why he just got stationed and statue fixed on the spot. And Chanchal strikes. Warriors lose this second wicket.
28 runs or 24 balls.
74. 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर
2 विकेट पे
सर आज बॉलिंग वो आ नहीं रहा आपका,
क्या
निकलता ना
आ,
आज नहीं आ रहा आपका।
वो मैं
आज आप स्ट्रेट लाइंस करते हैं सारी, नहीं
वो मेरे
विकेट टू
को-
विकेट।
हाँ बिल्कुल वो मेरे को याद है।
हाँ।
वो ये ना जो
वो वाले गेट उधर खेला
ये
था
आपका
उसमें।
कीपर है ना, उसको मैं कर रहा था ना।
हाँ आज अपने अपना लाइन चेंज किया है।
यार ऐसे ना हमारा फील्ड
इफेक्टिव बॉलिंग है आज, लेकिन विकेट नहीं मिल रहा उसमें।
विकेट नहीं मिल रहा।
वो कटर बॉल में ही विकेट
ये
मिल
बॉल
सकता
है
है।
ना, बॉल भी बड़ा है
हाँ
वो वाला, बहुत बड़ा है।
स्विंग हो रहा है बॉल आज।
नहीं इसमें अभी पुराना हो गया नहीं, अच्छा से
शुरुआत में
पहला से होते
पहले तो उधर
पहला से होते।
हम लोग नेक्स्ट वो अगले हफ्ते था ना, उसमें फाइनल जीत लेना हम लोग।
हाँ नए बैट्समैन परवेज अख्तर, लेफ्ट हैंडेड बैट्समैन।
ये यूट्यूब चैनल है,
यूट्यूब पे आएगा
यूट्यूब में आएगा।
या
वॉरियर्स।
चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर देना वॉरियर्स का, तो हमेशा मिलता रहेगा। काफ़ी अरसे के बाद में, अपनी इंजरी के बाद में लौटे हैं। काफ़ी अच्छा खेलते हैं, लेफ्ट हैंडेड बैट्समैन।
बड़े ही घातक बल्लेबाज हैं जब अपने पूरी लय में होते हैं।
He could completely change the game,
Yes, very merciless
and he's
for the spinner.
a very good bowler as well.
Chanchal going down the wicket for Parvez.
बहुत ही अच्छे फील्डर, बहुत ही अच्छे बैट्समैन, बहुत ही अच्छे बॉलर, ऑल राउंड प्रदर्शन।
ओह, बढ़िया गेंद चंचल की
अंदर आती हुई,
अंदर
मिस
आती
कर
हुई।
गए।
वाला ना क्या विकेट छिना यार।
शायद निक था और
या
शायद फिर से एक और ड्रॉप। सुलेमान और से दोनों बड़े बल्लेबाजों की कैचें आज छोड़ी हैं सुलेमान ने
बहुत ही महंगी पड़ेगी।
और आकाश और चंचल के बीच।
ये आकाश को पूछो,
आकाश को सवाल किया जा रहा है कैश फ्लो कैसा था।
एक चाय पिलाई थी सिर्फ, और कुछ नहीं दिया।
एक और फ्लाइटेड डिलीवरी बढ़िया तरीके से खेलते हुए कवर्स की तरफ, और 2 रनों का कॉल है और बढ़िया तरीके से कंप्लीट करते हुए
2 रन मुकम्मल।
2 रन। मीटर चालू रहेगा अभी जब ये दोनों बल्लेबाज, इनकी केमिस्ट्री बहुत बढ़िया है। ये पार्टनरशिप बहुत बहुत क्रूशियल है वॉरियर्स के लिए।
इन 2 बल्लेबाज ही अपनी बैटिंग बहुत ही एंजॉय करके खेलते हैं।
Oh, right. Flighted delivery inside edge. Down towards deep square leg boundary. Just a single.
over
11 overs completed, 77 runs.
रन रेट इंचिंग अप।
हम भागने वालों में से नहीं है, देख कितना तेज तेज चल रहे हैं अभी। और भाई मर गया वैसे तो फाइल आउट कर रहे हो। बोलते चाय में पूरा इसलिए आप बातें
नए बॉलर रफीउल्लाह खान।
And dispatched to the boundary,
Short pitch delivery.
and that's 4.
और उसी का
Well
ट्रीटमेंट मिलते हुए
played.
परवेज की तरफ से 4 रन पुल कर दिया था शॉर्ट लेग स्क्वायर लेग बाउंड्री की तरफ। स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 81, एक ओवर पूरे हुए हैं. हेलो. Outside the off-stump delivery placed towards gully for a single.
ये थोड़ा सामने लगा था तो कैसे नहीं था.
वो ज़्यादा फिर बैट्समैन को दिक्कत हो सकती है. Placed down the leg side, call for 2, and Parvez did call for 2, completing it comfortably. Good running within the wickets. बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट चलती हुई. स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 84, 84, 11.3. Short pitch delivery placed through the covers, but you have protection in the deep cover boundary. Single. Left-right combination. Is always a bit of a problem for the fielding side as they have to keep changing their field as per the strikes rotation. Another Yorker, well bowled by Rafiullah. Parvez just about was able to push it out. Flighted delivery and well played by Parvez. That's a 4, straight down the ground. This is the impetus that is needed for this innings, and which will very well be provided by Parvez. Twelve overs completed, 89 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Chanchal coming into bowl. Another single with a simple tap towards point. This will be an interesting battle between Parvez and Chanchal. Chanchal is a very smart bowler, and Parvez loves facing spinners. So let's see who comes on top. Lighter delivery, played sensibly down the ground for a single by Parvez. Strike rotation is crucial. Score moving to 91. Another beautifully flighted delivery, straight down the ground, fielder after it, and that's a boundary by Akash. Well played, taking full advantage of the loose delivery by Chanchal, which is very rare, but here it comes. Akash on 48. Score moving to 95. Loss of 2 wickets in 12.3 overs. Joined in the commentary box, Gautham Athresh. Another flighted delivery placed down the ground just for a single. 96. Well played, Gautham, and beautiful partnership between you and Akash. A consolidation that was required after loss of early wicket of Jayesh. The stage is set for Warriors to explode now.
Exactly. Hopefully we can get those big runs that are required.
Quicker one placed down the ground by
Very well
Parvez.
played.
A single. 12.5 overs, 97 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Akash back on strike.
Consistency is the hallmark of his batting. I mean, how often do you see him scoring runs for the Warriors? Almost every other
Beautifully
match.
played down the ground. That will bring up his 50.
50 up! 50
50
up!
50 Akash.
Shabba
50 up,
Akash,
50 up Akash, 50 up. 13 overs completed, 98 for the loss of 2 wickets. Sensible inning by Akash. We had 5 boundaries in that. He's played 42 balls. Strike rate 119. Need that to go up now. And I guess it will go up because his biggest influence is playing along with him, Parvez.
Yeah, definitely. Parvez cannot resist
Exactly.
playing big shots. If he gets going, then I'm pretty sure Warriors will get a very good total.
True.
And he's already got a boundary. He's got his legs pumping, running around for a couple of runs. So stage is set.
Afiola Khan back in the attack. Last over cost 12 runs. That short pitch delivery straight to the fielder, but deflected for 4.
That was hit hard, and the key for the fielder not catching the ball there is
100 up for Warriors with that shot.
You're scared. The fielder was literally scared trying to catch the ball.
He was defending himself.
And that I think is the key while you're fielding.
Yes.
If you're scared, you will never be able to catch the ball.
Slashed.
Another boundary.
Another boundary. That's beautiful batting by Akash.
Beautiful.
Score moving up to 106.
What do you think of the projected score, Nitin? It's showing
Projected score, what it shows on the computer is 159, but we are looking at 180, 190. That's the target that we should be looking at, especially while facing Rebels. So,
And the key to our bowling should be to take early wickets. They've got
Absolutely.
Suleiman who starts aggressively from the word go.
yeah.
And if you get him early, then I think you'll put them under pressure immediately.
Short pitch delivery straight to the fielder. Harvey's, he'd be cursing himself.
Yeah.
That was a rare loose delivery and he couldn't capitalize on that. Beautifully lifted but couldn't get the elevation. The fielder coming under it. Straight out.
And takes it.
It's a catch. So,
As I said, Parvez cannot resist playing big shots. That's his steroids, if you know what I mean. He needs to get those big runs going, big hits going.
he tried to play it on the bit straighter but went more towards the long on fielder. Warriors lose their third wicket. Parvez out after making 14 runs in 12 balls. New batsman in, Muazzam Syed. Going Mozam. Mozam is a very, very busy player at the crease. Normally, you can expect a lot of running between the wickets. Akash has been the mainstay of this batting lineup. He needs to push on and accelerate as well. So it's a dual responsibility. Rebels bringing in their spinners in action and both of them successful by taking one wicket each. And all right, well placed. Another single. 108 at the end of 14 overs. 3 wickets down. Warriors. Slighted deliveries. Another single.
Back to basics. Come on.
Rebels will love to see the back of Akash dearly because he's playing so beautifully. Another Yorker, bit pacey, trying to surprise the batsman.
Rebels have been bowling very consistently. Their line and length have been very good so far.
It's a good tussle between bat and ball because the batsmen have been converting the singles to doubles and keeping the meter going. And that's a step out shot, beautifully played by Akash. 4.
It's a 4 runs now.
He knows acceleration is required and that's what he will do. So
That's what is called as commentator's curse. As soon as I said the bowling has been tight, there was a loose ball and it was punished.
The ground is quite big actually. It's not easy to clear the ground. You really need to hit it hard or time the ball really well.
This is not the time for experiments, I believe.
Trying to be cheeky there, Akash. Another single. Mozam needs to just make sure Akash takes bulk of the strike. And I think he's quite very good at it. Busy player, keeps on taking the score. And that is a boundary.
That was a very good shot by Mozam.
Whether intended or not, that is a boundary.
A welcome boundary. And after 15 overs, Warriors move on to 118 for the loss of 3 wickets.
सैनिटाइजर ले आओ तंबाकू खाना है
It was a very slow ball and very well played by Akash for a single.
And these are the kind of bowlers who you would want to target, but it's not easy to target. They get those loops and there
That
it
was a
goes.
drop catch.
Another drop.
That was an intended shot to play, but Akash is trying to change the bat in the middle. Sarfaraz and Akash. Sarfaraz. Suleiman, sorry. Beg your pardon. Suleiman is not happy.
There's been some changes, tweaking the field.
It was given out.
It's given. My goodness. That was absolutely.
Akash is devastated.
Did it really nick? I wasn't sure.
And there was no sound. Probably a very small nick. Just a rub on the edge of the bat, probably. The new batsman is Vishwar.
Yeah. Vishwarup is on the ground.
Another hard hitter.
I think Warriors should make sure they get a decent total here. It's 120. Another 4.3 overs to go. So they need to get another 40 runs at least, which will take them to 160, which is defendable. I mean, as I mentioned, Rebels have got firepower at the top, but then once you get through those initial couple of wickets, then it's not that easy for them to score, and Vishu gets beaten. It's not easy. As soon as you go, to get to the pitch of the ball, get those singles, and takes a single easily there. Oh, you tried to be cheeky there, Mosam. Missed it. If you had connected it, it would have been really good.
Next bowler, Nishi.
That's
a
a
wide.
wide to begin with.
And takes a single there. Bowls with a short run up, but does generate some pace for a spinner. Not sure whether he spins the ball or just lands it straight up. Looks to spin. And goes for second. Bishu did not expect the throw to go to his end. And loses his wicket there. And that, I think, is the key. Whenever you call for a second run, you should be aware of who the fielder is and what his throwing arm is, how good his throwing arm is, which arm does he use to throw the ball. So the next batsman is Damodar. Damodar on strike. Not easy for Warriors from here on. It's 125 runs on the board, and they need much more to have a competitive total on board. Gets off the strike. Takes a single, and that is a missed opportunity there. Mozam had the chance to just clear the fielder. Couldn't time the ball. Oh, and another dot ball. Suleiman claims for a stumping. However, umpire doesn't agree with him, so the score stays the same. It's 127 for 5 after 17. In these 3 overs, Warriors need at least 30 runs to have a competitive total. 150 at least to fight it out there with their bowling. They do have a very good bowling attack today. The likes of Bishwaroop, Sanjay, Mozam, Damodar, Nitin Solanki, Nitin Sarfred. So Jayesh has got a lot of options. However, the bowlers need a total to defend.
goes for a single there. .128, come on. They need to get going here. Bowled him. That is a brute of a delivery. Stumps flying. And for any bowler, that is a sight to behold. There's one bail rather, still on the other two stumps. So I think that has hit the middle of the off stump, which has gone for a cartwheel. And the next batsman in is Sanjay Jain. Here's an opportunity for him to make a mark as a batsman. That has been edged for a single. Sanjay would be feeling so good to get off the mark. Pads. And he's beaten outside the off stump there. Sanjay Jain on strike, and that has been hit straight back to the bowler. It's 130 for 6 in 18 overs. Warriors are not having a good day with the bat. Nishi is back on to bowl his second over. First over he conceded only 6 runs, which is very good in a T20 match. Now then, Mozum, 2 overs, needs to get going, but hasn't got partners to support him. Shot straight to the fielder. However, they run through for a single there. And another single. Good single taken by Sanjay. Score keeps on ticking here. And that, I think, has been played really well by Mozum. Gets only a single, but the shot was played really well. And that's a good shot by Sanjay. Timed it well, but unfortunately would get only a single there. Sanjay must be really enjoying his stay out there. He usually doesn't get to bat much, so I'm sure he would enjoy. And this has been hit really well, but the fielder gets there and goes for the second run and does complete. It was a very good shot by Mozum. Fielder trying to tease the batsman for a run out. However, doesn't get one. Now done. And that's a nick outside the off stump, and Mozam walks. That was outside the off stump. Slightly faster than what probably Mozam expected, and gets a tickle to the keeper. Warriors 137. This score actually could be tricky for the opposition because you never know how hard you need to go. But with Suleiman for Rebels, he knows to play only one way, that is to just hit every ball out of the ground. So that is where Warriors need to capitalize on. And another beaten outside the off stump.
Last 4 balls left, Anna. Only 4 balls left.
Gets a single. Shot down the ground, and gets 2 runs for his efforts. Sanjay Jain is really enjoying his batting stint out there. That was hit really well. He timed it down the ground for a couple of runs. A little more harder and he could have got his boundary. Let's see what he does. Another good shot, but this time straight down to the fielder. Last ball. Well played, Sanjay. I'm sure you would have enjoyed it. Last ball of the innings. Let's see what happens here. And he gets a dot ball there. Tried to get cheeky but couldn't get connected with the ball. And Warriors end their innings with a meager 139, I believe. See you on the other side, guys. Ciao.